Hi, I'm Chloe. Thank you for visiting our video. Find out why our team can provide you the best services for your needs. Hundreds of clients can't be wrong. Check out the following video.
Real Estate with Realtor Kashif Sohail. Welcome to Washington America Show with international multimedia journalist, multidimensional, multifaceted artist and director of Human Rights Justice Council USA, Dr. Kashif Sohail.
Among housing providers, it's common knowledge that putting up a no children or adults only sign in front of an apartment building would be discriminating against families with children. Housing providers also have to be careful not to use ads that say, perfect house for couple, or Christian family preferred. As a general rule, ads should not contain words that express a preference based on a protected class.
Generally, ads should describe the property and not the tenant. If the unit is close to a park, the ad can say, 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit with lots of closet space, close to a park and public transportation, available immediately. The ad describes some of the unit's features and amenities but says nothing about prospective tenants.
Human models used in sales or rental advertisements and in brochures and other advertising material should reflect the community's diversity. For example, if a community is 20% Asian, 40% Black, and 40% white, ads and brochures should not contain only white models. To do so may invite a housing complaint. Create models, ads and brochures that reflect the increasing diversity of our population.
The Fair Housing logo should appear in all advertisements. Using the logo creates a presumption that you're trying to follow the Fair Housing law. Use of Equal Housing Opportunity logotype, statement, or slogan is good. All advertising of residential real estate for sale, rent, or financing should contain an Equal Housing Opportunity logotype, statement, or slogan as a means of educating the home-seeking public that the property is available to all persons regardless of race, color, religion, handicap, familial status, elderliness, or national origin. The choice of logotype, statement, or slogan will depend on the type of media used, visual or auditory, and, in space advertising, on the size of the advertisement.
Human models in photographs, drawings, or other graphic techniques may not be used to indicate exclusiveness because of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, elderliness, or national origin. If models are used in display advertising campaigns, the models should be clearly definable as reasonably representing majority and minority groups in the metropolitan area, both sexes and, when appropriate, families with children.
Models, if used, should portray persons in an equal social setting and indicate to the general public that the housing is open to all without regard to race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, elderliness, or national origin, and is not for the exclusive use of one such group. Human models include any depiction of a human being, paid or unpaid, resident or non-resident.
Where the Equal Housing Opportunity statement is used, the advertisement may also include a statement regarding the coverage of any local fair housing or human rights ordinance prohibiting discrimination in the sale, rental or financing of dwellings.
No Notification of fair housing policy is important. Employees and clients should be notified of the firm's fair housing policy. All publishers of advertisements, advertising agencies, and firms engaged in the sale, rental, or financing of real estate should provide a printed copy of their non-discrimination policy to each employee and officer. All publishers of advertisements and advertising agencies should post a copy of their non-discrimination policy in a conspicuous location wherever persons place advertising, and should have copies available for all firms and persons using their advertising services.
The selective use of advertising media or content when used exclusively with respect to various housing developments or sites can lead to discriminatory results and may indicate a violation of the Fair Housing Law. For example, the use of English language media alone, or the exclusive use of media catering to the majority population in an area, when, in such area, there are also available non-English language or other minority media, may have a discriminatory impact. Similarly, the selective use of human models in advertisements may have a discriminatory impact.
Selective geographic advertisements use may involve the strategic placement of billboards, brochure advertisements distributed within a limited geographic area by hand or in the mail, advertising in particular geographic coverage editions of major metropolitan newspapers or in newspapers of limited circulation, which are mainly advertising vehicles for reaching a particular segment of the community, or displays or announcements available only in selected sales offices.
When placing advertisements, such selective use may involve placing the Equal Housing Opportunity slogan or logo in advertising reaching some geographic areas, but not others, or with respect to some properties but not others.
Selective advertising may involve an advertising campaign using human models primarily in media that cater to one racial or national origin segment of the population without a complementary advertising campaign that is directed at other groups. Another example may involve use of racially mixed models by a developer to advertise one development and not others. Similar care must be exercised in advertising in publications or other media directed at one particular sex, or at persons without children. Such selective advertising may involve the use of human models of members of only one sex, or of adults only, in displays, photographs, or drawings to indicate preferences for one sex or the other, or for adults to the exclusion of children.
Human models in photographs, drawings, or other graphic techniques may not be used to indicate exclusiveness because of race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, elderliness, or national origin. If models are used in display advertising campaigns, the models should be clearly definable as reasonably representing majority and minority groups in the community, both sexes and, when appropriate, families with children.
Models, if used, should portray persons in an equal social setting and indicate to the general public that the housing is open to all without regard to race, color, religion, sex, handicap, familial status, elderliness, or national origin, and is not for the exclusive use of one such group. Human models include any depiction of a human being, paid or unpaid, resident or non-resident.
With respect to a single-family dwelling, not being offered for sale or rental in conjunction with the sale or rental of other dwellings, offered for sale or rental through a real estate broker, agent, salesman, or person in the business of selling or renting dwellings, such person shall post and maintain a fair housing poster at any place of business where the dwelling is offered for sale or rental.
With respect to all other dwellings covered by the law, A fair housing poster shall be posted and maintained at any place of business where the dwelling is offered for sale or rental, and a fair housing poster shall be posted and maintained at the dwelling, except that with respect to a single-family dwelling being offered for sale or rental in conjunction with the sale or rental of other dwellings, the fair housing poster may be posted and maintained at the model dwellings or at a conspicuous location instead of at each of the individual dwellings.
The fair housing poster must be posted at the beginning of construction and maintained throughout the period of construction and sale or rental. Discrimination in residential real estate related transactions shall post and maintain a fair housing poster at all of their places of business which participate in the covered activities.
Discrimination in the provision of brokerage services shall post and maintain a fair housing poster at all their places of business. This part shall not require posting and maintaining a fair housing poster on vacant land or any single-family dwelling, unless such dwelling is being offered for sale or rental in conjunction with the sale or rental of other dwellings, in which circumstances a fair housing poster shall be posted and maintained, or is being offered for sale or rental through a real estate broker, agent, salesman, or person in the business of selling or renting dwellings, in which circumstances a fair housing poster shall be posted and maintained.
So, since you've learned more about us, click the link in the description to see how you can contact us.
Please share this video, subscribe to our channel.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home anytime soon? If so, you've come to the right place. We'd like to give you the opportunity to work with one of the top local real estate agents and get the best deal when buying or selling a home. The fact is, experienced agents can often get you a 2 to 10% better deal on the purchase or sale of a property, mostly due to their experience in the local marketplace and their ability to negotiate the best deal. So contact our top agent now and start the process of buying or selling your home.